guys, and welcome back to my channel. I have not posted for a couple weeks because of, well, one, it was the holidays, and then we had a family member pass away that was unexpected. So I'm back though, and we are going to go over what I've been working on, because it's been a couple weeks and I'm like, let me just sit down and tell them what I've been working on. It's just kind of have to be like a sit down video. I'm hoping to start vlogging again, taking you through like my week and showing you like what I'm working on and stuff like that. So hopefully I can start doing that too. But anyway, so let me just get into what I've been working on. I'll start with the, I guess, least exciting things that I've been working on at first. So I actually have been working on some patterns that I haven't worked on in a long time, or that I haven't done in a long time. And like I say in every video, I will post a Google Doc down below with like all of the patterns that I use and stuff like that. So the first thing I've been working on are leggy frogs. I haven't done this pattern in a while, but I made a couple of them and I figured, why not revisit it? Another pattern that I haven't done in a long time that I made a couple of are Tofu the turtles. I haven't done this pattern for a hot minute either, because I've just made like my sea turtle pattern, so I was like, let me revisit that too. So I made like a couple of them. I made like this color, and then I don't have the blue. I made like some in blue and pink too. What else have I been working on? I was going to throw in a spooky thing too. I made a trick or treat Sam. So I just kind of freehanded this pattern. And I was like, yeah, let me make one of him. I always like to make some of those too. So I also recently purchased the Mom's Stitchetti pattern for her little dogs. Oh my gosh, and how cute. So this is like the German Shepherd one, and I just think they're adorable. I was like, oh, I need to make the beagle is really, really cute. She has like a beagle version of it too. I'm like, I gotta make a beagle. And then I also want to excuse me, make a chocolate lab too, because my parents have a chocolate lab. So I was like, I gotta make a chocolate lab too. But I made a little German Shepherd, so he's real cute. And then what else have I been working on? I also recently just purchased this pattern too, and it is from All From Jade, and it's this possum snuggler. Oh my gosh, this one was super, super cute too. When I saw this pattern, I was like, oh yeah, I gotta buy this pattern and make one. So I gave it the dead eyes. But anyway, I thought that was super, super cute. My grandma is going to a baby shower, so she was like, Emmy, can you make me, well, first of all, it first started with, do you have anything that would be good for a baby? Yes, I do. I have an elephant snuggler. I was like, oh, let me give her the elephant snuggler. So then she was like, well, do you have any hats can you make me a hat for a baby? So I was like, okay, let me go on YouTube and see if I can find a really, really cute hat pattern. And from, I think her name is MJ's Off the Hook, I want to say is what her channel name is, but she's like one of my favorite designers for like hats and clothing and wearables and stuff. I found this pattern, and it's this little teeny newborn hat, and she has, using the star stitch, and she has another pattern with making the rose too. So I followed both of her patterns, and I made this cute little hat with this big flower on it. Okay, so last but not... Oh, you know what? No, wait. Hold on one second. Let me come over here. This, I'm trying to finish some of my whips, and this doll has been sitting here. This will start the dolls. So I made a series of dolls. This one has been sitting next to my desk, and I finally cleaned my desk off, so everything's cleaned. I have a clean slate. I'm able to do my work, and I'm able to film a little easier, I guess, now, too. But this doll has been sitting next to my desk for, I can't even tell you how long. I wanted to actually start using some of my books too that I have, my crochet books that I have, and I'd like to start doing maybe some reviews on them too. Like, like a quick review, not like I guess like a little bit of an in-depth review. But I finally finished the one doll that's been sitting by my desk forever, and I guess I could show you the book too. Hold on one second. I have both of these books, the Crochet Iconic Women books. This is the More Crochet Iconic Women. I think this is the second one. I have both of them. They are both really, really super cute, but I just haven't gotten around to crocheting anything from them. And like I said, I was sitting here, I cleaned up my whole area, and I was like, you know what? I need to finish that doll. She's been sitting there forever. I gotta finish her up. All I had to do left was literally sew her arms on, do a little bit of the, like, embroidery work on her, and I just had to make her hair, which that's what I dread with making dolls, is making their hair. So I knew why she was still sitting there on my desk, because I didn't want to do her hair. So this is one of the cutest things I think I've ever made in my life. And another issue was that I couldn't remember what hook size I used. I have no idea, because I used worsted weight yarn. Couldn't remember what the heck hook size I used for this doll. And I think I used a smaller hook than what I did for the hair, but it's okay. She still came out looking cute. I used a 4mm hook for her hair, and it's a little big on her head, but I sewed it on, and it looks fine. So I made from that book Dolly Parton. Oh my goodness. She turned out, and her little hat comes off. The hat's a little janky because, like I said, it's been sitting next to my desk for months. So, I mean, how stinking cute. I couldn't. I was like, oh, she's mine. I'm gonna keep her. I mean, super, super cute doll. So I finished her. I think she's going to go up on my shelf. Or stay on my desk. One of the two, so that I can look at her. But usually I don't work in acrylic yarn. But this year, for 2025, I want to start working in it. Instead of like I use it to make like sweaters and wearables and stuff like that, hats, but I was like, I want to start making amigurumi using either like a worsted weight acrylic or cotton, or like a DK, even like a DK. I might even get DK cotton to make amigurumi. But I mean, so cute. I'm like, I can't get enough of her. But anyway, so I finished her. I actually just finished her yesterday. So she's one of my things that I've done. And then, okay, so super, super excited. Today is I do write some patterns. So today is my release day for my doll pattern. So her name is Betty the Ballerina. And here she is. And I just love how she turned out. So super cute. Now, the only thing that, like, I don't know, I like where the tutu is on this, but I've made like a couple different dolls. Like, I want to kind of come up with different styles and like different skirts, different hair, stuff like that, like different mods for her, but using the same body shape. I might change a little bit differently, and you'll see with the next couple dolls that I bring out that I change them a little bit. So I like where the tutu is on this one. I like that it's up a little higher, and I like the ruffles, but isn't she cute too? I know I keep saying that, but so today is actually January 6th. It's the release day for my Betty the Ballerina pattern. And if you're interested, you can find it on, I'll link them all down below too. I'm on Ribbler, Etsy, and I have a Ko-fi shop now too, which I'll link below. So if you ever wanted to purchase anything off of me, get my patterns, and a lot of them are free too. Like my free patterns are on my Ribbler and my Ko-fi shop. So if you want the cheapest option, those are your two cheaper options to go for. But so today's release day for her. So happy release day for Betty the Ballerina. And let me show you. So that's her. I'm going to show you another mod that I made up using the same pattern as her, basically, but just the hair and the skirt is different. So, like I said, I want to like come up with like different skirt options for different dolls. So this one's kind of has like a longer skirt. And I think I put this one's down a row, like, in the pattern. Like I said, the tutu was a little up higher on the doll. But this one I put a row lower. And like I said, it's a little longer skirt. And then I gave this one little pigtails. I thought they were cute. Like, little, you do have to braid the pigtails. So I, like, just slip-stitched, like, a couple, chained and then slip-stitched them. And then it's just a 3-strand braid, I guess you would call it. So I made one with little pigtails. And then here is my favorite. Besides the Betty the Ballerina, I have been obsessed with Wicked. I've been obsessed with it. I actually bought the movie on Amazon Prime, and I've watched it 2 times already, and probably more to come. So I had to make Elphaba. I had to make an Elphaba doll. So this one is a little different, and I haven't written a pattern. Like, I wrote the pattern down that I used for this doll. The feet are a little different on this one. I actually gave it more of like a foot, like how a foot would look instead of just the straight feet like the other 2 dolls. And I only did like a braid on one side for her, so I could make this hair cap mod too for the other doll as well. And I made the hat too, which I'm not like super happy with the hat, I guess. And I did sew it on. But I mean, like, it works. I think I should have made it another round bigger, like wider around, but that's okay. And I made the skirt a little different. It's just a longer skirt for her. So I'm obsessed. Like, I might keep this one too, but I don't know. We'll see. I might try to take her to a market or whatever, but she is super, super cute. And this was actually a new yarn that I got off of Amazon. I can link it down below too. If you want to know what it was, because I was having a hard time like finding like a good green colored yarn to make her out of. And I actually made a Grinch too, which I mean, I guess I could try to find him too. He's around here somewhere. That I gave to my son, and I used it with another fuzzy yarn that I found on Amazon. But there's her, and I don't know, let me know if you want me to write up a pattern for her too. I mean, she's just like a witch, so I could write up this pattern too. Like I said, I did write it up. I wrote up the hat pattern, but I'm not like extremely happy with the hat. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But here is my Alphaba inspired doll. She's super, super cute. And I just wanted to mention, too, that all of the doll patterns are low sew. The only thing that you basically have to sew is the hair cap. So, and like I said, I sewed the hat on this doll. But the only thing you have to sew on is the hair cap. Everything else is crocheted in. Yeah, the arms are crocheted in, so it's a super simple pattern that I was pretty proud of making. I also did the arms a little differently on Alphaba, which I might do in the future, like if I want to make a couple other dolls too, so like more like character inspired dolls, I guess. Like I was trying to see if I wanted to make I'm probably going to make a Glinda to go with her. And I want to make a Moana too, because I know that they're coming out. They just came out with that second movie too, which I want to see. But anyway, so that's what I've been doing. I've been trying to finish up some of my whips. I'm going to do, like I said, I'm trying to do 2 book reviews coming up, and I think the first one is going to be on, so I'm gonna I'll save like what I've made from these books, I guess, for those videos. But the first book I'm gonna review is The Crochet Cafe by Lauren Epsy. This is a really, really super cute book. I'm using acrylic yarn to make these little foods. So I'm going to do a book review on that, and then I'm also working on a pattern out of the Zumagurumi, I think is how you pronounce this. This is the favorites, and I think it has like 30 of their favorite patterns or whatever. This one is a little intense. My hands are killing me. Literally. Making what I'm making out of that book. So, and I want to try to make at least one more pattern from that book. I don't know which one it'll be. Probably a simpler one. Like I might do I think I'm going to do the monkey. Not that I think that that's simple, but I think I'm going to do it because I think it might be a little easier than the one that I'm working on now. Or I might even do the fox. We'll see. We'll see. But like I said, I've been trying to do more things in acrylic yarn because, I mean, why not? I have it, so I have the yarn, so I was like, why not just use it? So, but I have fuzzy yarn too, of course. Just with me, I think that, and give me your recommendations or what you think too. with acrylic yarn, I feel like people, when you take them to markets, people don't want to buy them. I feel like they like the chenille yarn, you know, or even like a blanket yarn. They like the bigger, fluffier yarn. So, I don't know. Let me know what you think. And thank you for joining me today, and I hope you enjoyed it. And I'm hoping to make more videos for the future. So, I'll see you guys next week. All right, bye. Thanks.